On this week's hunt, Tori is hunting with Dr. Wayne PRESSGROVE from Alabama. After a rainy night and not being able to locate, they end up slipping into a spot where Tori had located coyotes a few nights before. It only takes a few howls on the new MFK Smooth Talker and puts a coyote right in Dr. PRESSGROVE's lap.
There's another. We turn to the left. Just stay ready, that ain't the only one. Good shot. That was that was quick and thick, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
We fill y'all in a little bit on why this hunt worked and all that. First off, I've got Dr. Wayne PRESSGROVE in. Just kind of got to know you here over the last week or so, talking to you on the phone. He's been using a lot of MFK stuff and having good luck in Alabama. He said, "Hey, I'd like to come hunt with you." I said, "Well, come on." And so he showed up yesterday evening with intentions of locating last night, and luckily I had already located the night before because it rained all night. Despite what the weather said, weather wasn't calling for any rain, and it rained all night. It's still dripping off the trees this morning. I had located these coyotes in here the previous night, and I told you when we got here we might not hear them because when it's raining or even water dripping, a lot of noise in the woods, I think it puts them on edge and they're not as apt to howl. So that's what happened. We set up, and I flipped the camera around so that y'all can kind of see the setup. The camera was back here on this edge. I was actually sitting, you may be able to see my stool that I was filming from right here, sitting right on the edge of this field. Most people probably would have set up in the field and tried to call the coyotes out, but these thicket coyotes don't like to break the opening in the daytime. So we got just inside the tree line, and this old lane that you're kind of looking down now, we were facing down the lane looking over the top of the camera and had this edge, and we figured that the coyotes would do one of two things: either run this edge just inside the tree line or come down this old lane. That's exactly what happened. We set up to shoot those two holes. Didn't have much of a wind, but what wind we did have was kind of drifting back towards the field, so that was in our favor. But just sat down here, done 3 or 4 long howls on a brand new call called MFK Smooth Talker that I'm trying out, and they didn't answer. They just run right over the top of us. And you shot, got one out of the deal, ended up going into knew there was more coyotes here, and this was kind of a screw up on my part. Went into a sound called garble garble, and it had been running about 2 minutes, and I hit pause on the camera. Usually pause in 2-minute clips and then go right back to record, just makes editing easier. But I had just hit the pause button. We had 2 more coyotes come running in, and we just ended up with this one out of the deal, and luckily got that shot on film. But we did call up 3 coyotes. You'll only see 1 on the hunt. But anyway, off to a quick start.
Man, it's good. Good calling.
It's thick down here, ain't it?
Yeah, it do.
Hey, I'm enjoying it so far. If we can keep them rolling, we're off to a good start of the morning anyway. If you want to get any of the sounds that I mentioned for the MFK Edition Fox Pros or any of the diaphragms, just go to the site mfkgamecalls.com. If you're watching this hunt, you want to see us do a lot more killing and tell you how we're doing it, the sounds we're using, the setups, all that good stuff, just subscribe to the channel. It's the one you're watching right now on YouTube, MFK Game Calls. We have several more cows located. We're fixing to get after them right now and hopefully be back with y'all shortly with another dead cow.
Amen.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get after it.
All right.
Hey, and I know you can't tell it from looking at it. He looks like he's about my age. How old are you?
76.
76 and still after it. I hope that I can still do this at 76, because he's following me around in these thickets and stepping fast as I am. So I still got something to look forward to, maybe.
Fun.
Appreciate y'all watching.